Wrecked on the rocks. That was where you found me. Dragged from the depths, I now sit, taking inventory. What are these notes left stapled to my heart? Perhaps they are your sheet music? Yes, your sheet music that you used to patch my ship's hull. Sheet by sheet you applied them to ready me again for sea. What a clever carpenter you are, to have done it without nail or tree. From the wreckage you milled the sheets and sewed them together, note by note. Using only patience and love you sealed them, to be sure I would stay afloat. How strange that I could not read them upon first glance. Must be what happens when you leave it to chance. Why didn't you knock or call out my name? Perhaps had I heard your notes, I could have lowered the tide. But it was never you that was drowning. It was always me. I had to keep the flood high to keep the gulls from scavenging my bones. Had they taken my marrow, there would have been nothing left for you to hold, for you to cherish, for you to love. But the heart has no bones, I hear you cry. Of course not, I reply. There are no bones and therefore no cracks. But a heart without sail or compass will simply wither and die. Gale winds and broken masts, slaying giant barnacles at the deep, and still you come for me, whistling your tune. How dare you be so blithe in this monsoon? I hope you choke on a starfish. I hope its razor-sharp edges shred your larynx, drowning your piercing notes. I hope you sense the deepening desperation for air as you slowly draw your last breaths. I hope on your final inhale that you swallow salt water and that you howl in writhing torment. I hope at that very moment that the dolphins and seahorses abandon you and that you taste their bitter betrayal. I hope that the stingray is not kind and that the eels ever so slowly nibble at your nerve endings. I hope that the shark's tail slices you from head to toe and that the dogs of the deep shake you to and fro. I hope that death teases you by staking your eyelids open with sea urchins so that you may see him, and that as you beg him to take you, he does a jig instead. Only then, dear sir, would you truly comprehend what lies ahead. Perhaps you are the final betrayal. Perhaps you sent the octopus to tie this noose. So, dear Carpenter, this is why you have shown me the sea. Such vile deceit, what wolf in sheep's cloth. I am lost. Simply a shell now I shall sink to the bottom to join the rest, destined to become a soap dish, for all true substance is left. Why do you throw your hook at me? I do not wish to see the sun. At least in my sea of tears, I am moist. Ah, that damn tune. As you haul me from my watery grave, I sense the loss of what I once was. Oh, dear Carpenter, why did you ever patch me and lay me into the sea? My love, it was never to drown you. It was to cleanse you. And here you now stand before me,